equation of line from 2 points. So to do this, we're going to need, well, 2 points. For instance, 5, -8, -3, 8. Now, using my preferred method for finding the slope, I'm going to write one atop the other. Now, you're welcome to use whatever method you want. You should get the same answer either way. So the run is 8, 5 minus -3, -8 minus 8, -16. That makes the slope. It's always going to be rise or y values, change in y over change in x, is going to be -2. Now that being said, you then have to pick a form to write the linear equation in. There are two possible forms, y equals mx plus b and what is called, so this is y equals mx plus b, that is slope-intercept form, b is the y-intercept, or point-slope form. M is still the slope, the point is x1, y1. Please note, because it's transformation, we are subtracting, okay? Now, what this means is, depending on what you're given or depending the situation, you might want one form or the other. I'll run through both. So to do slope-intercept form, we've got the slope, we just need to find the intercept. So we need to pick a point, and I'm going to pick, neither of these are particularly easy, but it might be easier to calculate with a -3 and an 8 just because it's a smaller magnitude of number than, so this one here, right? So I'm going to pick that point and this slope, because I'm hoping that the actual calculation will be easier. So I'm going to use slope-intercept form, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug in y for y. So I'm doing y equals mx plus b, and my y is going in from a y. My slope is going in from a slope. And then my x, that is the x value, is going in for my x. That leaves one unknown, the b. So if you do this successfully, it's going to look something like this. 8 equals -2 times -3 plus b, or 8 equals -2 times -3. Don't forget, order of operations must occur first. Subtract 6 from both sides, b is equal to 2. That means that the final form for the equation would be y equals the slope, -2x plus 2, because the y-intercept is a +2. So knowing the start value might be useful. That is, if we need to graph it, having the y-intercept can be handy, right? So in other cases, in any other case, if you really don't need to know something about the y-intercept, it's actually easier to use the point-slope form. That's why we've got this. You still need to calculate the slope, and so we're still going to use the slope right there. But then we're going to pick a point. It doesn't matter which point. So just for originality's sake, I'm going to pick this point right here. And I'm going to put the x value in for the x and the y value in for the y. Now please bear in mind that we're subtracting. So I'm going to go put this in, and well, you'll see what I'm talking about. So y minus y sub 1, which is -8, so -8 equals our slope, which is -2, right? And then times the quantity, meaning parentheses, right? X minus the x value, which is 5. Now, I would expect that you simplify this. That is, no one writes y minus -8. We write y plus 8 equals -2 x minus 5. You don't have to distribute, but that would be a valid point-slope form for that linear equation. And that actually is it.